Hi, welcome to my channel about robotics, fischertechnik and embedded systems. If you're new to my channel or haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe via the thumbnail in the bottom right corner. The focus of this video is my walking robot Mirft2 based on the fischertechnik TXT controller, and the rest is of course also fischertechnik. It runs Linux and is equipped with 2 front sensors and a USB camera, running from 2 battery packs. Last time I had a very successful walking run, and I ended with the question, can I make things run longer, walk longer, can I make use of the sensors, what are the images taken by the camera. So right now I have put the robot in a short distance from the object with the idea to distinguish the red and leave out the rest. And after that the question why it sometimes runs longer and sometimes a shorter way, and the diversion it takes, which is to the left hand side. Anyway, enough to search further, so let's go to the screencast and see code and everything else. And first thing is of course a nicely functioning robot. Software interface test with Robot Pro, which shows that the battery packs are nicely charged. The code itself, then a short check on memory and the availability of disk memory, which is by the way micro SD card. Everything is fine. So with this, and oh yeah, let me check about the working of the 2 sensors on front. This is supposed to be 1. Am I looking at the right place? Yeah, that is number 3, and then this should be number, I can hardly see it by the way, I1 if it is alright. It is I2, okay. Anyway, that's functional. So let's close this and see if I can get the same results in the data log when I collide with this thing. And let's see what's going to happen. Of course, initializing the camera is 2.5 seconds. And whatever happens next is giving the speed. And yep, it is pressing with it, but do the sensors recognize it? That I have to see in the data file. And I see that the display is off, so it's doing nothing right now. And that's a surprise. So I can't even check it. And then while restarting I get a grey display, which doesn't promise anything good for new things. So I'm going to bring it down. Yep. And start again. Hopefully the display gets anything better. And now I get the yellow loading bar, so that's alright. And this interruption means that I have to check everything again, so this is still valid. How about this one? 91 and 91, so that is not the problem. And here I have to reconnect and most likely setting the date, which is by now 35. Right, entering the code again, and I have to do the same here. However, let's take the data file, which is 1248, given the fact that it went down at well, slightly before 1250, so that should be nice. But there's nothing in it. Okay, I have to check the source code, my source code, for input on I3, and I joined I3 because otherwise I won't know anything. Okay, looking at the code right here, it has front sensor stuff, sensor front 0 state, front 1 state. The question is, of course, what if it is neither? Front 2 state also. So every input is covered. Question is then, since the data file was empty, is this not working at all? Well, during everything working, during touching. So let me simulate this and shove it forward, run it, and see if that works out. So let me move the camera a bit. Now I can see something. That is this one actually. Run. Hopefully the interface stays connected. So far, yes, so good. Okay, lamp is not defined. Why does it work one time and now not now? Why is lamp not defined? I think it was last time as well. So why? Oh, that's right. Now I remember, because Python is not compiled, it is interpreted. That means that it only finds an error when you have when you are actually processing the code, and in this time it clearly sensed that this is true, and then it runs into this. So if I say lamp stop, because it doesn't have a lamp, go. Waiting for speed. And again. And the camera takes precious time, but so be it. And now something really is happening with both sensors, so that's good. Pictures are being taken, and lamp is not defined in 221. That means right here. Alright. So I take it away here as well, and here. That being solved, a look at the data file. And this is what the data file says. No front sensor 0, which is correct because there are front sensor 1 and front sensor 2. But it does show that I need to make new lines here and there. So right here I put in a new line here as well. And anything else? Yes. And finally here. So it shows that it does work. So now I will put robot backwards, which means right there, and see how it functions then. And before starting to walk, a short look at the images. OpenCV is programmed in this case to filter every color out except red, but there's no red in this original image, so this is of course black, the result. So let's run and see whatever result I get now. That is, if there's any result. No. So that is a no result, or poor result anyway. And run, or better, walk. And there goes the interface. So I have to check the voltage again. Looking at the battery voltage, it's now 8.5, something like that, so it's still safe. And let's run, or try to. And there it goes again. That is certainly not good. And it has had quite a bit successful runs without power outage. So what this is, I have to investigate. A quick check on the connectors, like these two and the two connectors right here, showed that they indeed needed some widening to have them a good clamp or a good grip on the battery pack connections. So voltage is still okay. Let's run, and hopefully this time without power interruption. That sounds good, looks good. And it takes a turn to the left, which I will correct now. And that's the end of the run, by the look of it. It goes on and on. Okay, I'll interrupt. And I will take, let's say, this one for a check. See, here's red. So that means that I have to see for this one. And that is a very nice result. Although pretty high pointed, this is what I want to see. So that's good. However, I need to run the code again. So, running. We're trying to run. I don't want to see that one, or any error at all. I think I have a power issue now. So let me check. No, not yet. So if it drops, I know it will drop, but please, okay, no, last time. This looks good. No front sensors, well that's only logical, but it's not starting to run. So I suspect that it has to really have a high load over 8.5 volts to be able to run. Okay, this is a shame. And I don't have time now to recharge the battery packs. I can of course take an AC adapter, but will it have the same effect? Who knows? With a power adapter attached, what's the effect? This will be very interesting. Network error, can't use that one. See, and that is what I mean. And with a little 8, okay, I end it. Data file. No front sensors. Oh, that's too bad. Because it did touch, but apparently not correctly. Anyway, using the adapter, it starts working. Which means that these battery packs should have a load of at least 8.5 volts. Also a good result to find out. And with these results I thank you for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up and click the bell for notification if you haven't done so. Please leave a suggestion or comment below under the video, that is. You can support me via PayPal, Ko-fi, or becoming a patron for as little as €2 a month or $2 a month. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram. Please take a look at my website for more fischertechnik projects and embedded system projects. This is obviously going to be continued. So for now, stay safe, have a great day, take care, bye.